Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode on the HermitCraft Feed the Beast server. Yeah guys, welcome back. So, what do we have here? Looks like we have a spider jockey. That's awesome. So, why would we have a spider jockey? And if you look on the minimap, why are there so many mobs around? Well guys, we just upgraded Feed the Beast Monster to the latest version. It was just released. It is 1.1.2 and it looks like the problem with the lycanite mobs has been fixed. This is awesome. It's like we're playing Minecraft again. Okay, so that guy is dead. Hey, mummy. Crypt zombie dude. Oh yeah, you're dead. Looks like you dropped some gold ingots. Gold nuggets. That's pretty cool. Die. Die. So, I'm kind of cruising around. Whoa. What the heck? The zombie just picked up... I need to have F3A. The zombie just picked up whatever that thing was. What is these things called? These are clinks. Picked him up, but the clink started attacking me and attacked the zombie, and then they got into a fight. Looks like the zombie won. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. I've been flying around just kind of looking at the new different mobs. I haven't really found too many new ones, but it is kind of cool, you know, seeing the regular mobs that we haven't seen for a long time. So, yeah, I've been kind of enjoying just flying around and seeing all what's around. There is actually, where are we going here? That's a skeleton riding an armor spider. Yeah, there is a mob in particular that I'm looking for that I think is a lot of fun to play with, and it is the dirt creeper, but I'm not having any luck finding one. I was kind of hoping at nighttime I'd be able to fly around and, you know, find a whole bunch of these newly spawned mobs on the surface and just pick one up with like a safari net or something, but it appears... Whoa, what the heck? What was that sound? It appears it's not as easy as it sounds to find a dirt creeper. What are these guys? That is a Venturaptor. Do you drop anything good? Come here. I haven't seen one of these guys in forever. Okay, so they just drop feathers. Look at this guy. He just hit a creeper at me. That is so awesome. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I tell you guys what, I am going to cruise around. Those guys look new. I'm going to cruise around, try and find that monster that I'd like to find, the dirt creeper. Once I find him, I'm going to capture him in a safari net, and we'll be right back. Look what I found. So I saw him on the mini map and I was trying to figure out where he was. I ended up digging a hole straight down. Yep, he's right there. It doesn't look like he's moving. Nope. He's just looking at me. That's cool. So Safari Net, I want to get this guy. These guys are really awesome. Can I Safari Net you, please? Can I, please? Safari Net you? Oh, no. Don't explode, please. Did I get him? Okay, I got him. Dirt creeper, yes. Alright, I've been wanting to mess around with these guys for a while. Where is my way out? Get me out of here, please. Thank you. Yeah, we got zombies and all sorts of guys trying to get me. Whoa, that's a named mod. Check out that regen. Alright, well I just killed that guy. He dropped some stuff. Looked like a little bit of lapis. Oh man, there's so many of these guys around. Get out of here. Did you drop anything else? No, just some zombie skulls and some lapis. Nothing of too much interest. But yeah, it is really awesome having these mobs back. Whoa. Jumping creeper. Okay. So anyway, I'm done messing around with these guys. Let's take this dirt creeper and let's have a little bit of fun with them. It's time for a little experiment. Yeah, I think that's what we need to do. So let me go grab some stuff and we'll be right back. So I haven't collected the stuff that I wanted to get yet, but I wanted to show you guys this too. Remember when I first made my Mistcraft age, we saw all the animals around, they had the little swirly particles on them and we couldn't figure out what that was? Well, now that we've updated to Monster 1.1.2, it appears that whatever that was has been fixed and now it affects me, and that is mining fatigue. Oh no! So now Everything is like super slow that I'm doing here. This sucks. I tried going underground, like getting out direct sunlight or whatever, and it appears no matter where I am, yeah, that mining fatigue keeps resetting to 10 seconds. So that's too bad. You know, this reminds me, I also set this laser drill up a while ago trying to get that iridium ore, and this has been going now for weeks. And if I look, no iridium at all. This laser drill will not get it and feed the beast monster. So that's too bad. But yeah, we are collecting a lot of nether stuff. All sorts of nether ores and stuff. We're still getting nether tin ore, saltpeter, all sorts of good things. But yep, unfortunately, we did not get any iridium. Okay, so let me continue to get some things set up and we'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, so here we are in the quarry age. This is where I've been doing all my bedrock mining and things like that. Got this line way over here where we're getting our bedrock for the bedrock swords and things of that nature. So I think this is going to be a pretty good spot to mess around with these creepers. So let's go ahead and set the auto spawner down here and put a tesseract on this guy. Owner only, mob farm, go and turn that on. And we're going to want to spawn exact copy, yes. Let's throw that in there. Hopefully this... Do these things spawn? I think they do. They should spawn, or is it because daylight that they won't? I don't want to get too close to this and have something blow up. Oh, there's one. Yeah, so if you haven't seen these, the dirt creepers, when they explode, they put out a big old pile of dirt. I think that is so awesome. So I wanted to like get these guys together and just see what kind of a mess we could do with these, with a bunch of dirt creepers. Oh, yeah, they explode the dirt around you too. So if you're too close to them, you'll suffocate in the dirt. But I've always wanted to just get a whole bunch of these dirt creepers together, just kind of see what kind of havoc we could do. Oh man, these things are hilarious. Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah, this is pretty cool. I bet you could set up some way to make like a base out of these guys. Just keep them exploding so they make your dirt. Or maybe there's a way you could use them to farm dirt or something. I don't know. But yeah, ever since I saw the dirt creepers for the first time, I really thought that they were unique and pretty awesome. Come on, guys. Come here. Build me a base. Okay, so now we need to go up with them a little bit. No, go over here, buddy. You gonna sneak up from behind? Oh yeah, look at these guys. So, I'm curious, if I were to like, I don't know, hang out about right like this or something, and they all aggroed on me, they'll continue to build up and up, won't they? I think they would. They'll just pathfind over to me. Oh, fill that in. Oh, that is so good. So yeah, these guys are essentially making free dirt. So, I don't know. That was just something I really wanted to mess around with. So I think we did what I set out to do. And it's time to stop spawning those guys. Oh man. Alright guys, so that silliness aside. Yeah, I'm noticing that we got a whole bunch of mobs now spawning around here. A bunch of red question marks on the mini-map, which is good. It's better than a few that we had before. So I've been flying around, and yeah, we are in fact getting a bunch of new spawns now, which is great. I haven't seen too many zombie pigmen, but I did see them. So I know that they can spawn. Yeah, this is much better than it was before because these guys are now spawning and despawning, allowing new things to happen. Yeah, it's definitely pretty nice having the mob system back working the way it should be. So what I want to do is I want to change the system just a little bit again today. I know we worked on this last few episodes, but I feel like I want to finish it up. So what I'm going to do, I've taken you guys' suggestions. We're going to scrap the whole thermal expansion way of collecting items and things. We're going to switch it over to an applied energistic system. I think it'll be much better. That way we can display how many items we have, or whether skeleton skulls, things like that. We might tune this a little bit, turn down the spawn rate to see if we can actually keep up with everything. I've made a 64K fluid storage drive so we can store our experience instead of letting it go on into that tank down below. What else do we have here? Oh, I forgot to put that away. We have ME transition planes. I made a bunch of these guys. I made enough for a 9x9 to sit underneath this portal over here, and then I have an additional one to sit where that vacuum hopper is. So that way all of the items won't ever go into a vacuum hopper and pipe network. They'll just go directly into the ME network. And I think overall it'll probably be a better system. So it's going to take a little bit of time. I need to go remove the spawner, remove the portal, put in the transition planes, remove all those vacuum hoppers and things like that. Remove most of these pipes, run the wire for the applied energistics and all of that. So I tell you guys what, let me do that real quick. I'm just going to remove all the current piping, switch it over to applied energistics, get that system set up, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so I spent a little bit of time here getting applied energistics hooked up. I made 5 storage drives over here, and each one of these are filled up with 1K storage. We're not expecting to collect a whole lot of items. This is just to hold all the different armor types and weapon types and things like that as they're coming in so we can get ready to dispose of them. In this one right here, I do have a 64K fluid storage so we can store liquid experience and things like that. Yeah, I think we're pretty close. So I did just hook up the power and I haven't had a chance to get these storage monitors to display what's actually in the system. So we can go ahead and do that now. We want to display how many wither skeleton skulls, how many coal, or how much coal I should say. Do that. We're probably going to want to lock these monitors too, just so we're not, putting the wrong item in there, or if somebody walks by, they don't mess with it, or whatever. So yeah, arrows, we probably don't need to keep arrows, but why not? Okay, so I think if you shift, click, yeah, there it goes, that lock, and lock, right. So now that shows how many items are in our deep storage units down here. Unfortunately, you cannot do the multi-blocks with the applied energistics cables. They just don't support that. So you have to put this on the outside block. Luckily, it does work with these levers, though. So that the cover can be with the lever in the same block, so that's pretty good. Alright, so another thing I've noticed, I don't think this happened before this update. It looks like these particles are giving off little smoke particles, or maybe I just had my particles turned to a different setting before. But if I go to decreased, it's just like the little flame things. Oh, no, I guess now they always show it no matter what my settings are. So that's interesting. Video settings. Oh, no, minimal. That's what it was. Okay, yeah. I think that's what it showed before. It's just those little doodads falling down. But when we go to particles all, yeah, now they got a little smoke trail, which I think makes these look so much better. That's pretty awesome. What does it look like out here? So it looks like the floor is kind of smoking and stuff. Yeah, that would be a pretty cool floor, I think, too. So yeah, now we're getting kind of annoyed with all the lycanite mobs walking around. These little guys over here keep walking and finding their way down in nooks and crannies underneath this base. So I had to go in there with my builder's wand and a bunch of netherrack and start filling in spots so those guys can't make their way in under here. Let's go down and take a look. So I went ahead and I filled in underneath here, underneath our room where we spawn the mobs. And I blocked off some entrances right there. And I blocked off this entrance way over here. And I filled in a couple other places where, mobs could spawn or wander around and things. So I think this should be fairly safe down under here. But yeah, look at all those mobs on the minimap. There's just so many of them just wandering around trying to get in here. Right, so I think the first test we're going to do, we're just going to turn it on and collect a bunch of items into the system. I'm going to hook up these fuzzy export buses into trash cans, which I think are in this diamond chest up here. Yeah, trash cans right here. So that way we can throw away, all the different armor types we don't want, all the tools and things like that. But first of all, I need to get a stockpile of them so we can set the filters on those things. So I guess we'll just turn this on. I did set up the transition planes down under here. And I've noticed that these things don't seem to have the TV screen effect like they used to. You can throw items on there and they go into the system. But yeah, even with my particles on all or minimal or whatever, it doesn't have that little scan line like it used to. So that's different. But yeah, let's go up here. And we're going to put the spawner in place. Spawner, shift, place you. Okay. Oh, you know what? We didn't... Nope, nope. Let's get that out of there. We didn't put the book in yet. Okay, spawner just went into the enemy system. Yeah, we gotta put the book in. Do I have it on me? Yep, I sure do. And then also, once we get this fully hooked up, I might want to switch this back over so it has the disarm effect. I've gotten rid of the disarm book right now. We're just back to the original one. But, yeah, once we get all those different weapons and things just from our autonomous activators here killing those guys, I think we're going to switch it over to the disarm, give that a shot once again, and see how we can keep up with the enemy system. So I think we should be set. Just flip that. Oh, you know what? I can't flip that on without the spawner, can I? And I have to grab the spawner out of here. Okay. This thing goes like super fast when you're in the flight control mode. Go down just a little bit. All right. Guess the piece of glass went over here. Nope, I don't know where my piece of clear glass went. It went somewhere. Well, I will replace that later. Okay, so now let's go ahead and turn this on and off. Did that not work? Okay, now worked. Maybe not. I must have... Did it break something? That engine is not turning on, and I don't know why. Something might have broken that update. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Ah. There we go. Yep. Because of the update, I had to reset this thing. So now I just gotta wait for this to run out of power, because I really don't want to mess with this stuff. I don't want to put that spawner down there while that thing's active and have wither skeletons spawning in my face. Maybe I will break this guy and set it back. Okay. Let's get this hooked up. Come on now. Where'd you go? Where is it? Where did it go? That's not good. Alright, well, let's take a look down here. Where could it have gone? Did not fall in this transition plane or something? Did it fall under here? Okay, what the heck? I mean, it went on one of these transition planes, so where is it? It's not showing up on the ME controller or the ME access. Uh-oh. Does that eat the items? Okay, guys, so I don't know what the deal was, but I lost that engine. Couldn't find it anywhere, and both of my CVTs were out of the lubricant. So I went ahead and I filled those both up. Got the empty buckets there. So yeah, now I think we should be able to flip this lever. There's one guy. Oh, you know what? I bet not only were the CVTs reset, but I have to go down there and set their modes. Let me check this out. Nope, the belt ratio is 32. Belt ratio 32. Do I have to set the spawner controller? Let's go down here and put this... This has been like nothing but fail. Okay, put that back, put that back. Let's check out the spawner controller itself. Okay, so the spawner controller says it has no power. Why does the spawner controller say it has no power? It should have plenty of power. Should I break it and put it back? I guess we're gonna have to. Okay, and set that down. I I don't know what's going on. Because it's the same setup we had before. Maybe Rotary Craft was updated and now this is different and not working in the same way. Maybe I should come down here and set one of these CVTs to a different thing. Let's set that to 1. Does that change anything? It still says it's not getting any power. Is it possible that these guys are facing the wrong direction or something? I don't know, guys. This is getting kind of weird. I guess I'm going to have to play around with this for a little bit, and I'll update you guys on what I find. So I did a little bit more research on Rotary Craft, and I found out that the engines have changed, which I kind of suspected. So before, what happened is you put down one of these magnetostatic engines. I did find my other one, by the way. It was in the in the hopper, the vacuum hopper. So I didn't lose it. So what happened before is you put down the magnetostatic engine, you gave it power, and you clicked it all the way up, and it just output a bunch of power. But now these things are tiered. As you can see on the tooltip here, it says tier 0. So if we look in here and we just search for tier, we'll see a bunch of these Rotary Craft things. So these are new. Converter tier 2 upgrade, tier 1 upgrade, tier 3, 4, 5 upgrade, and then you click those onto these magnetostatic engines to upgrade their tier. And each time you upgrade it, it can output that much more power. So for instance, this one, it doesn't really say, but on the let's see, what is that? What am I looking at? Tooltip. I think it said that it was putting out like 300 and something, or it used 300 RF a tick. I was looking at this in a creative world. So basically, we have to upgrade our engines. Great. So I was looking at this. I was going to do this real quick and start making these. But to make the tier 1 upgrade, we have to use HSLA steel, ethanol crystals, and redstone. Is there any other recipes here? Same thing on a work table. So yeah, that's it. I don't have ethanol crystals. How do you make that? So we need sludge and mimicite, or we can smelt sludge or redstone furnace. So basically we need this sludge crystal thingy. So how do you get that? You need a fermenter with yeast and I guess some kind of leaves or something. Yep, that looks like what we have to do. And then I have no idea how this thing works. So basically, what we had before that was working has been changed, and it is now broken, and we can't do it again until we go through these steps of making these tiers. I haven't even looked at what the tier 2 upgrade is. This doesn't look too bad. HSLA, gold, shaft core, which is shaft units and steel. What about tier 3? That is inductive ingot. I have no idea. Pulse jet furnace. What the heck is this? So yeah, we're basically stuck now. We can't get to the point where we were spawning massive amounts of mobs. We can't even spawn a little bit amount of mobs because we can't even get this set up to work at a slow pace. It just doesn't work at all. Oh my goodness. Alright guys. Well, unfortunately, we were unable to continue on with our project today. It kind of sucks that it was changed and now it's completely broken, but it'll give us a chance to explore more things in the Rotary Craft mod. I was looking at the wiki for it, the changelog and things, and it said that they had improved the performance of the mod a lot and things of that nature. So it will be kind of cool to go into it a little bit and see what else we can do in that mod. But for now, we have, storage ready to go for this just being on or whatever, just normally spawning mobs. But yeah, we can't really continue on with this project at this time until we upgrade our engines. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think I should do about my base. It kind of sucks that my base has now got that mining fatigue. Oh man, I don't know. I almost feel like I want to move bases, but I don't know. Alright guys, yeah, let me know what you think I should do about the base. Don't forget to leave a comment, or I'm sorry, don't forget to leave a like on this video. And we'll see you next time.